Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look at the Ankway wireless QI charging case for the iPhone 6. One of the missions of the iPhone is wireless charging, and if you did want to add QI charging to your iPhone, you would have needed to purchase an adapter that was kind of bulky and difficult to attach. Ankway hopes to remedy this issue by providing a case that integrates the receiver into the silicon-based case itself, and the result is this, a case that's fairly sleek, elegant, and easy to use, although it's not going to be as protective as some more heavy-duty cases will be. This product retails for roughly $50 on Amazon.com. You can also find it through the company's website and comes in 3 different colors: gold, gray, and also black. The case itself, again, is fairly sleek and easy to use, and the actual receiver is in the very back of the unit. It doesn't really distract from the iPhone's beauty either. Taking a look at the presentation of the box is relatively professional, and our review unit arrived within 3 days, so the shipping is also pretty fast. You can see some more information about the unit on the very back, and that's pretty much it. So inside the packaging, we have access just to the case itself and a quick thank you note, and that's pretty much it. So setting that off to the side, you can see the user manual. It's pretty nicely documented. It shows you how to install the iPhone. Launch all the way into our review, I'm going to quickly go through some of the cons and pros of QI charging in general. Of course, in order to use the wireless charging abilities, you do need to have a QI charging base, and that's actually sold separately. So you can find those directly through Amazon, also eBay, and also in stores, and those retail for roughly $20, so that's an added cost you need to consider. Something else that's a bit of a con with wireless charging in general is it's going to take longer than using a cord. So fully charging an iPhone 6 using QI is going to take about 4 hours as opposed to maybe 2 or 3 hours. So if you're on the go a lot, this is probably not going to be the greatest option for you. On the plus side, QI charging is useful because you don't have to plug and unplug the lightning pin adapter into your iPhone every time you want to charge it. Simply plot your iPhone down onto the cradle or onto the base and you're ready to go. So it removes a lot of the moving parts and makes your iPhone last longer. So overall, is it worth it for you? That's kind of up to you to decide as far as the technology is concerned, but let's take a closer look at the design of the case next. You'll notice that on the very top there's access to a window that shows the Apple logo once your iPhone is inserted. This is a nice design from the manufacturer. The very top features access to the camera lens. It's actually a little bit recessed, so your iPhone's lens will not scratch either. So it's a bit more flush and flat with the surface. It's not going to wobble around when your iPhone is in place. On the bottom there, you have access just to the speaker grills, and you can see how the lightning pin adapter has been covered up. It's in place with the actual receiver, which is on the very back on the unit. You can't really see it. And on the sides, you have access to the button cutouts for the iPhone, the volume rocker, the mute switch, and the orientation lock switch. And on the other side, there's a power switch. And these buttons are pretty nicely constructed. They feel relatively nice. Again, the case itself is crafted out of a nice silicone material, so it's semi-rigid on the back and also semi-flexible on the sides. So it's going to provide some impact resistance in case you kind of drop it. It's going to prevent your iPhone from getting damaged really easily, and overall it retains the slimness of the iPhone nicely. So it's a nice case in terms of the design. Today, I have to say this QI receiver case for the iPhone 6 actually is pretty nicely designed because it combines an excellent case with a good frame and also a thin portfolio that allows you to access all the controls on your phone with a compelling QI receiver that adds another function for your product, which is wireless charging. Now the pricing of the case itself is a bit more expensive than a standard case will be. With that being said, you have to really decide whether wireless charging is worth it to you or not. If you think that you are willing to sacrifice charging your phone for a little bit longer, then sure, this is probably one of the better options out there. To check out more details about this unit, be sure to read our full review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching your OS Reviews. This has been the mobile QI wireless charging case for the iPhone 6.